Hi, welcome back to Clark's Public Art School, the show where I draw and hopefully make you laugh. Do I know what I'm drawing? I do not, but I don't think that matters. I'm using an acrylic paint marker on a found stainless steel panel. I don't know. Oh, I got this from like the metal recycling place, from the metal dumpster. So sometimes I use like, okay, that looks a little bit, let's see over here, just kind of, oh yeah, all right, we're good. It's been a while. It's June, I was about to say January. It's June 21st or something like that. Summer solstice was yesterday, first day of summer. Pretty excited. It's been raining a lot in Vermont, but the weather's been pretty good. Oh, like that. Got Dan Carden doing videography in the booth back there. A lot of times when I'm doing this show, my goal is to make Dan laugh. So, I don't know what I would say that would be funny, but I guess it just kind of comes naturally if I'm lucky. Dan? Okay, that wasn't funny. But I have been coming up with a lot of jokes lately. I don't know where that came from. It just kind of like clicked into place when I turned like 40, when I turned like 45 a few years ago. It was like all of a sudden just jokes flooding in. And my dad's a punster. He comes up with a lot of jokes and puns. So maybe that's where I got it from. Let's see what I got here. I want to kind of like do something a little bit. Oh God, dripping ink everywhere. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I need to kind of like do some weird stuff here. Get out of my comfort zone. Boom. Yeah. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's just gonna look dumb. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Ooh, got some drips here. Let's see if we can work them into the design. Okay. Oof. Well. One of my friends from middle school, Eric Versaw, what up Eric, told me he's been watching this show with his kid, and that's so exciting. That's like a best case scenario for me to hear that anyone really, but especially a friend of mine from junior high, from middle school, is like getting inspired, or their family, them and their kid are getting inspired to like look at art, make art. He's been taking some amazing photographs. Just saw a photograph that he took of a roseate spoonbill, which is a type of, what they call them, Cajun flamingos. It's like a big bird. I don't know if it's actually related to a flamingo, but it definitely looks like it could be. Big, long-legged pink bird in the swamp in Louisiana. They're pretty awesome. They have a big, goofy-looking spoon-shaped bill. Really cute. Yeah, he got some pics of spoonbill babies in a nest out in I'm assuming out in the swamp in Louisiana. Just amazing. Okay, let's see. This green, oof, I don't know what to do about that, but Okay. Child one and I bought a bunch of fishing poles yesterday because there's been a lot of fishing happening in my family and really excited. I bought a couple of those they're called like open reel, I don't know. So the one where you flick the little thing and then you hold the string with your finger and then you cast. Never used them before, but I know that like a open-faced like bait casting reel is like infuriating because you get the like rat's nest in there like every 5 seconds, and then you're having to like deal with that, and it's just ridiculous. And so I thought I would try something new, and so we bought some gear. I haven't bought new fishing gear in many years, and very excited. I got a fishing license yesterday, but yeah, child one has been catching some absolutely massive fish lately, and really exciting stuff. Fishing. I was thinking like, if I could like combo like plein air painting, if I'm like going out plein air painting and I could be like fishing and plein air painting, that would be so epic. Like, I guess the only way to do it is to have like a cork. And then if the cork gets like, the cork goes down under the water, then I'm like, I have to grab the pole, or maybe have the pole like hooked up to my leg or something. I'll be like those dudes who like, it's like the one-man band where they've got like all the different things. It's like that, except fishing, bird watching, and plein air painting, all at the same time. Binoculars, an easel, and a fishing pole. You'd be set. I mean, you'd be like living the life. Some kind of life. I'm into it though. I'm gonna try it out. I don't know if I can do all three, but I'm definitely gonna try plein air painting and fishing at the same time. Like cast a little bit, cast a couple of times, and then paint a couple of clouds, and then repeat. We'll see what we got here. This is gonna be a quickie, y'all. I gotta go fishing. It's time to go fishing. We're not making it too complex. Can y'all see what's going on over here? A little bit, maybe? Oh yeah, here we go. If I stand right here, you can see this area. Yeah, I grew up in Louisiana and I fished a lot. I would sneak out in the morning, not sneak out, I would wake up like an hour, maybe sometimes an hour and a half early in the morning in like, I think it was like high school, just to sneak into this neighboring field, it was like a farmer's field, and he would like chase you in his truck if he saw you out on his property. I think they were burying toxic waste out there, and that's why he didn't want us out there, but that's another story. Anyway, that's how they roll in Louisiana. They do crazy stuff like that. So anyway, I would sneak out or sneak onto this property and go fishing like before school, which was kind of like, it was kind of awesome because it's like, it's kind of mischievous, you're like trespassing, but you're fishing, so it's like super wholesome. And you're going before school, so it's extra wholesome. You're like waking up to go, but there's like a whole, Norman Rockwell, if Norman Rockwell is painting a painting of it, then it's wholesome. Because like there's that famous Norman Rockwell painting with the kids with their like towel wrapped around them. They've been swimming in the swimming hole and fishing, and there's like a sign that says no fishing, and they're like running like mid stride. That pretty much in my mind like justified trespassing and fishing, was the Norman Rockwell painting. It was like, we had like the Norman Rockwell book, in my house growing up, a Norman Rockwell book of like all the Saturday Evening Post covers that Norman Rockwell did. And so yeah, I was just like, all right, if this dude's painting it, and then it's like, it can't be too bad, you know. It's like, what are they gonna do? Like, what's this farmer dude gonna do if he catches this? But you know, it worked out fine. I don't think I ever caught a fish there, but my neighbor caught a huge bass, and once I saw a bass coming towards me, like I saw some kind of huge fish. You could like see the ripples under the water, and I was just like, oh my God, what is that? But I never got a bite. But I also think I was trying to fish with all those like complex. Am I done? I'm close. I'm really close to being done. 6:54. Yep. Got an hour and a half to go fishing. Plenty enough time. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm gonna close this off here. Do a couple of these. Boom, boom, boom. What I was about to say was, I think I was making it too complicated. I was using all those like spinner baits and like all these like those like top water spinner baits with the little thing that makes just like all this like splashing. Never caught. I think I got one like bite, but never like, I didn't catch a fish on one. I think those are all just like gimmicks. I don't think you catch anything on them. I think they're just meant to like look fun for like the people who are buying fishing crap, to like be like, ooh, look how elaborate this fishing lure is, and it's $7. It must be valuable for catching fish. And then child one also confirmed that that the catches have been way better on the rubber worms and little like, yeah, super simple baits instead of fancy ones. So is that it? We might be done. I think that's it. Let's see. Let's do a quick check. We got this side with this quarter pipe and some stripes and this little wavy ramp thing, and then here's a bank ramp, and here's an undulating like pump track looking ramp, and then this is like a little triangle with like a little river coming through here. Got some I don't like how this touches right there, but we're gonna let it slide because whatever. This is bothering me. I might scrape that off with a razor later when it's dry. I like for my things to not touch the edge a lot of times. That's just how it goes. It's like a sticker. It's like, you know how like a sticker is like, it's like compartmentalized. It's like the thing like floating. I like it to be like a sticker. It's like this shape. It's like this object or something. Parade float, what is this thing? I don't know what it is, but who cares? And then we got this like little bend in the river right here. Whew. All right, another ramp, some more triangles, some more stripes. Boom, that's it. All right, folks, it's been fun. I'm gonna go fishing now. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you catch a 12-pound catfish like my child did recently. And that's it. Have a good summer. Have a good few weeks until I see you again. 1 week, 2 weeks. All right. Good night.